Hello! Time for our I'm a Little Monkey little tutorial lesson here. So, we've got our instrument, we've got our tapes, right? We've got from the scroll to the bridge, first tape, second tape, third tape. Okay, very important. Now, we've got our instrument up in our good position. First thing I want to do is something called climbing down the ladder. Okay, so we're going to get our instrument up. We're going to make sure our first finger is curled onto our first tape on our D string. We're going to make sure our second finger is curled over nicely so the tip is on the second tape directly. And then our third finger is going to play right on that third tape, okay? So now all three fingers down on the same string, touching those three tapes. Nice. That's super good. Get them in there. Now, once you have that, we're just going to pluck each one once to get the sound. This first one is called G, okay? That's three fingers down on your D string is G. So 1, 2, listen to G. 1, 2, let me hear you. Nice. One more time. Let's listen to that G. 1, 2, listen to me. 1, 2, let me hear you. Nice. Cool. So pick up your third finger now. So now you have your first and second finger on the first and second tapes, just like hot cross buns. So 1, 2, F sharp. Wait, no, I'm just going to do it myself. So 1, 2, here's an F sharp. 1, 2, let me hear you. Good. Now I'm lifting up that second finger. So I just have my first finger on my first tape. That note is called E. So 1, 2, listen to me. 1, 2, let me hear you. Good. And now I'm just picking up my finger, and now I'm just playing open D. You can do it. 1, 2, listen to me. Good. Now 1, 2, let me hear you. Nice. Cool. That's called climbing down the ladder. It's just peeling one finger off at a time. Okay. Now climbing up the ladder is just adding one finger at a time. So you start with your open D. So 1, 2, listen to D. 1, 2, let me hear you. Good. Now my first finger's on my first tape for E. 2, listen to me. 2, let me hear you. Good. Now I'll put my second finger on my second tape. That's F sharp. 1, 2, listen to me. 2, let me hear you. Good. And now my third finger's on my third tape again. That's G. 2, listen to me. 2, let me hear you. Good. So we just climb down the ladder and up. Now, and I'm a little monkey. I'm a little monkey climbing up a ladder, climbing to the top to fetch a ripe banana. I just climbed straight up the ladder, adding one finger at a time. Then I've got to climb down the ladder to eat my banana. So I'm a little monkey climbing down a ladder, climbing to the ground to eat a ripe banana. So we're just going to pluck each note once. Plucking, what's the real word for plucking? Pizzicato. That's right. You knew it. Good. Okay. So I'm just going to go pluck each note once at the beginning of the song. Well, that's a confusing way to say it. I'll demonstrate once. 2, here I go. I'm a little monkey climbing up a ladder, climbing to the top to fetch a ripe banana. And then I'm going to peel each finger off. Ready, go. I'm a little monkey climbing down a ladder, climbing to the ground to eat a ripe banana. Good. Cool. So now we actually use our bow for this song. So make sure your bow hold is good. It's important to have a good bow hold. So if you've got that soft, nice floppy hand, you can flick the water off it. Your hand should be nice and relaxed. I call it the floppy jalopy octopus who got into a boating accident in Key West, Florida. And he's only got 4.5 tentacles. So his half tentacle comes and the tip of it touches right here, right where the frog and the grip meet. It doesn't go in there. It just goes on the side of the stick right there, okay? And then My middle finger is directly across from my thumb. Good. And then my other three fingers kind of just relax on the stick. And then my pinky sits on top of the stick. Okay? So make sure your good bow hold is coming together. Then get your instrument up and give me one Mississippi stop stop on your open D string. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's do another one. 1, 2, Mississippi, here you go. Good. Now, we're going to do each one at a time. So do one more on open D, okay? And stop right after that. 1, 2, Mississippi, here you go. Freeze. Put your first finger on your first tape. We're going to play Mississippi Stop Stop on E2, ready, go. Freeze. Put your second finger on your second tape. That's F sharp. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Now we're going to put our third finger on our third tape. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. We're going to stay right there. Do the same thing. Ready, go. Good. Now lift up that third finger so your second finger's down. 2, ready, go. Good. Now lift up that second finger so your first finger's on your first tape. 2, ready, go. Good. Now lift that first finger so it's an open D. Ready, go. Good. Now we're going to do the whole thing without pausing. But it's important to think about these. Make sure when you're set up that your bow is at what I like to call the square of the arm. Lots of people call it like that. That means your bow's resting in the middle of the bow. This would be me resting at the frog of my bow by my hand. This would be me resting at the tip of the bow, near the tip of the bow. And this is me resting right in the middle of the bow. This is where we want to start from. Okay, so make sure your bow is right there. It's really important. So cool. So here goes. I'm the little monkey. Adding one finger to climb up. Taking one finger off at a time to climb down. 1, 2. Mississippi, here you go. Good. One more time. Hold on, my computer froze. Oh, no, it's still going. Okay, one more time. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Good. You just did I'm a Little Monkey. Cool. We'll practice that one up. See you soon.